Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Wednesday. So today I'm bringing you a video that I've actually been meaning to do for a little while and just finally sat down and actually thought about last night as I was just kind of vegging out. And these are my skincare suggestions that are affordable. And for me, I decided to consider affordable anything that is $20 and under. Now there are, I think, two things on my list that are each $21.99, but I made an exception because I think they're fantastic products, and even though you have to spend an extra $1.99, I think it's totally worth it. So I do want to put a little disclaimer out there in telling you that these suggestions are kind of geared specifically for those of you that either have combination, oily, or very oily skin. As you guys are aware, I fall in the very oily skin type category, so I just feel like that is what I can speak to the best. So if you are someone who has very sensitive skin, or you are someone that has very dry skin, while I think there are some of these things that you could certainly use, there are some that are going to be far too harsh or far too drying for those of you with those two conditions. So just be careful. Always look at ingredients, know what your skin type is, know what works best for you, and purchase those things. So again, if you are someone who has a similar skin type to me, listen up. All of these suggestions, with the exception of two, are $20 and under. I consider that to be a very affordable price point. And many of these things are well under $20. As you guys are aware, if you've watched my skincare routines at the start of each month, you know that I blow some cash on skincare. I'm able to justify it for myself because I have this YouTube channel. I can share my thoughts here. I like trying new things. It's just kind of something that I've always enjoyed. So for me, blowing money on expensive skincare it's justifiable for me, but I understand that for a lot of people it is not justifiable. So I really thought hard about these. I'm going to be putting links for everything down below in the description box. So if you want to go read up more about these things, look at the different ingredients, look at the exact price point, know where to buy them. All that information is down below. So make sure that you expand that box and it will be there for you. Okay, so when I was doing this, I sort of went through my go-to affordable brands and started pulling things that I have personally used in the past. I have used, with the exception of the retinols that I'm going to be talking about, I have used everything else on this list on my face, and they have worked very, very well for me. So I'm going to start with CosRx, and my suggestion that is $20 and under from CosRx is actually going to be their AHA and BHA toner. I actually went through an entire bottle of this. I didn't repurchase it because there's lots of other AHA and BHA toners that I have in my backup stash and just new things I want to try. But I found that particular toner to be fantastic for my oily skin. BHA is an amazing thing to have on your skin if you have oily skin, because it's able to get deeper into your pores and to clean out that dirt, oil, and bacteria. It can help prevent and treat things like blackheads, sebaceous filaments, things like that. And AHA is obviously fantastic for exfoliating the surface of your skin. So any type of texture you might be dealing with, this would be a really great toner for you to have on hand to be able to maybe make some progress with clearing up those pores. It really is a fantastic option. So next, let's move to Good Molecules. I've definitely used a few things from them that I think are fantastic, and bonus points for Good Molecules. Their stuff is crazy affordable. I mean, there are some things that are as low as like $6 or $8. So if you have not looked at them, I would highly encourage you to, especially if you're on a tighter budget. I happen to think that Good Molecules for me worked a lot better than the things that I tried from The Ordinary. I'm not personally a huge fan of The Ordinary, but Good Molecules just seemed like a much better fit, formula-wise, texture-wise for my oily skin. So from them, I have the following suggestions. Their niacinamide brightening toner is fantastic. Their hyaluronic acid, I think even though you have oily skin, you should be hydrating your skin, and I'll give you some suggestions for moisturizers as well coming up here. But hyaluronic acid serum is a great thing to use in the morning because it's really lightweight. It absorbs very readily into the skin, and the one from Good Molecules is an excellent example of a fast absorbing hyaluronic acid. Their niacinamide serum is definitely my preference over the Ordinary's option. The Ordinary one made me break out. However, when I used the niacinamide serum from Good Molecules, I didn't deal with the breakouts at all. So if you are someone who has enlarged pores, niacinamide is going to be a great option for you to help to shrink those pores. Niacinamide just in general is a great ingredient, and I'm sure you've heard basically everyone talking about it. So this would be a fantastic one to incorporate if you've never tried one before and you're looking for an affordable option. Also, I'm going to recommend their squalane oil. Their squalane oil is really nice. I know it seems counterintuitive when you have oily skin to use an oil on your skin, but again, I think that hydrating oily skin as much as possible really helps to calm those sebaceous glands a little bit. Part of the reason why you might be oily is because you're using a lot of drying products on your face and your skin thinks that, well, the Sahara is happening and it needs to help, hydrate that skin again. So it cranks up that oil production. If you start moisturizing and treating your skin very kindly, I can promise you that your oil production will go down. So, and part of that for me has been using facial oils. I love them on my oily skin. Not during the day. Dry people can just, as you see on Instagram, just drip that stuff all over their face and just rub it in and be good to go. No. I'm talking like a few drops at night, either mixed in with your moisturizer or pressed into the skin before you go to bed. Great way to get some hydration overnight, and squalane oil is very close to the human being's natural oils, so it tends to be a really great fit. My very favorite one is from Biossance, but it is more expensive. I have the Good Molecules one in the bathroom right now. It's fantastic. Highly recommend it. All right, let's go to one of my other favorite affordable skincare brands, and that is Derma-E. Now, they certainly have some things that are over the $20 price point, but these are all items that are under $20. So their anti-wrinkle cleanser, I actually happen to have one of these just in my closet over here, so I grabbed this one. This is their anti-wrinkle cleanser with vitamin A and glycolic acid. Fantastic. I think this is somewhere around like $15 or $16. It's a really, really great cleanser. I don't know that I would necessarily tell someone with drier skin to use this, but I also don't think that this would be damaging or overly drying necessarily for oily skin. But I'm sure you guys probably prefer more of a creamer type or cream-based cleanser versus something that's foamy like this. So keep that in mind. So that is a cleanser that is really, really fantastic from them that I think is just great for oily skin. Their overnight peel. I actually have that in my bathroom right now. I have been using the overnight peel. I've actually been using it on my décolleté for the last couple of months. I'm specifically testing it in this area to see the anti-aging benefits here, and they're good. So if you're looking for a kind of gentle overnight serum to be able to apply to your face, I think that's a really great option. I have tested it on my face. I think it works great. I just have an overabundance of skincare, so I've decided to just start treating all the things, because why not? An eye cream from them that I wanted to recommend is actually also from their anti-wrinkle line, and it's their anti-wrinkle eye cream. It's definitely one of their most affordable. It's a really nice hydrating eye cream that doesn't cause milia, that doesn't, It's not too thick, so it absorbs very nicely into the skin. It would be great for morning. It would be great for nighttime. Just an affordable option. You don't necessarily need an eye cream, so keep that in mind. If you have a moisturizer that works well underneath your eyes, just use that. But if you're like me and you're just kind of like an eye cream, that's an awesome one, and I really do enjoy that one. Also, a toner that I think is fantastic is, and I have one here too. This is the anti-wrinkle toner. This also has the vitamin A and the glycolic acid in it. Toners are great for right after cleansing to sort of rebalance the face, or to, in the case of this, just provide some good ingredients that as a first step in your skincare routine. So obviously vitamin A is great for the skin. Glycolic acid is great for the skin. This is fantastic if you have texture issues. This whole anti-wrinkle line I think is really great for textural issues. So if you've never tried it, I would certainly recommend it. Also, their Essentials Radiance Toner. That one has glycolic acid in it as well as rooibos. Both great ingredients for the skin. Again, if you find that this one isn't the best fit for you, try that Essentials Toner. I think that one is maybe even a little bit more gentle. So definitely worth looking into. Sunscreen is very important. So I tried to find a couple of sunscreens for you guys that I think are fantastic and that fit within the price range. And one of them is from Derma E. They have their Sun Defense Mineral Oil Sunscreen. I think that is a fantastic option for oily skin. So I'll definitely link that one down below. And then next up, I'm going to go into a couple things that I really enjoyed from Versed Skincare. If you are not familiar with them, that's a newer line. It's actually carried at Target, but there's lots of other online retailers that sell it as well. And the first thing I'm going to recommend is actually their Guards Up Daily Mineral Sunscreen. I happen to have this in front of me here, so there you go. The thing is, this one is $21.99, so technically probably shouldn't be in this video, but since it was $1.99, I figured it was worth popping in here because this is a really great option for oily skin, guys. Oily skin is tough when it comes to sunscreen, and really what I have found is that zinc oxide is the way to go for oily skin. The zinc almost helps to sort of block oil from coming through, if that makes sense. And it's obviously fantastic protection from the sun, which you need every single day of your life, especially oily girls, because part of the reason why you might have an overproduction of oil is because your skin has been damaged by the sun and it's freaking out and trying to fix something. So just protect your skin no matter what, especially if you are someone who uses a lot of AHAs, BHAs, glycolic acid, things like that. Those can sensitize you to the sun. So just make sure that you protect the skincare investment that you're making here. So this one's great. Also from Versed, I wanted to recommend one of their moisturizers because I think it's a great option for oily skin. Their Dew Point Moisturizing Gel is really fantastic, and I think it's like $17.99, and it's pretty generous size. I want to say it was either 1.7 ounces or 2 ounces. It was a pretty big tube that I had, so I think it's a great option, and it's a very lightweight gel-based moisturizer, so great for nighttime, obviously, and also nice during the day. Now, one thing that you haven't heard me talk about yet is a retinol. I have not, and this is probably insane, I don't think that I have actually used a retinol that is under $20. And at this point on my face, I'm on tretinoin. So if you are able to go to the dermatologist and if you have good insurance company, or sometimes I know there's like coupons and stuff that you can get as well. But I mean, you might get a really good deal on tretinoin if you go see your dermatologist. And if you can do that, I would say look into that, because having a tretinoin that you can use on your face, it's going to be much more effective, much quicker than an over-the-counter retinol. So something to keep in mind. However, I did look up a ton of reviews on some of the best, most affordable suggestions for over-the-counter retinols that are under $20, and the ones that got the best reviews are these. So I'm going to trust that this would be an excellent option. And I also made sure that people with oily skin were saying that this was a great product for them. So the Versed, again, we're still on that brand, Press Reset Gentle Retinol Serum gets really great reviews, so that's one worth looking into. Again, I'll put links down below. A lot of people really like the Ordinary Retinol 0.5% in squalane. So if you're worried about the retinol being too drying on your skin, that might be a really great option because, again, squalane oil is an excellent buffer for the skin. And then also the retinol from the Inky list. So it's called the anti-aging serum, retinol anti-aging serum. That one gets really, really great reviews, and especially by those with an oilier or combination skin type. So I think that one's definitely worth checking out. And that one's, I think, $9.99. The Ordinary one, I think, is something like $8.99, $10.99, somewhere around there. And then the Versed, I think, is a little bit more expensive at somewhere around like $17.99, something like that. So, but all three seem to be really great options. So I'm sorry that I didn't have a personal recommendation on that one, but most of the like over-the-counter retinols that I've used have been above the $20 price point. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I know that skincare can be really intimidating, and I know it can get really, really expensive. You don't need all of these things. These were just suggestions for you guys that fit within the price point that I've really enjoyed in the past. You just need to find a really nice, solid, simple routine for yourself. And really the key to skincare is consistency. You have to use it morning and night, and you have to use it every day. You cannot go to bed several nights a week without washing your face and expect good results. It's not gonna happen. You have to take care of your skin, and you have to be consistent about it. So even if you don't have a lot of money to spend on skincare, if you buy some good quality products with decent ingredients and you use them consistently, you are going to see progress, but you have to stick with it. So anyway, there you guys go. I hope that this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Please subscribe if you're new. There's a button down there for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.